Hey guys, I'm Mandy with Gods Paddleboards, and today I want to do an overview of our battery electric pump. This little baby is super duper sweet and so easy to use. If you don't want to do the work of inflating your board by hand, then this is what you want to get, and it's better than other ones on the market because it's not going to tether you to your car. You can actually take it with the internal battery just like this down to the water's edge. So let's get into it. This is how it's going to come in its little box. With our handy dandy little carry bag. It's very stylish. You can use it as a lunch bag one day. And inside you have your pump. And then you have a bunch of accessories in here. This is your hose, and this little zipper pouch is the right spot to keep it stored when you're not using it so that it doesn't get kinked and get a crack in it or something. And it comes with all of these extra attachments. Don't be confused. You can check the hose that comes with your hand pump and see this is the Robert Halkey valve. So there's two that look similar. One is longer and one is shorter. You want to choose the shorter one. You also have a little manual if you want to read it. It might be better just to watch my video, but it's in there for you. And there's two extra O-rings, and these are because some boards with their valve have a different thickness. We do an upgraded Bravo valve. If you didn't buy a Gods board, you might need to switch out the the O-ring for a different thickness. So these are included. Just keep them in there, keep them in case you ever need them. Okay. So we're going to attach this one and screw it in. And we're going to attach the other side. Right here is an inflate and a deflate. So we'll attach it to the inflate. Now here is a little power button, and you'll want to hold that for 5 seconds until it turns on. So sometimes it flashes and doesn't quite turn on yet. Just keep holding until the screen comes completely on. And it tells you right now I've got 88% battery and 0 PSI. I'm going to push the plus button and our boards inflate up to 20 PSI, but really 16 is great. Anywhere between 14 and 18 is a really nice ride where you don't have to worry if your board is sitting in the heat that you're going to go over 20 PSI. So 14 to 18 is a great range. This pump goes up to 16 PSI, and that's enough. It's awesome. So we'll push it all the way up to 16. Once it inflates up to 16 PSI, it will automatically stop. So don't worry about setting and getting it going and walking away. It's going to stop. Don't worry. So you'll take this and just like with your hand pump, you'll attach it in here. Always making sure that your pin is up before you start so that when you remove it, you're not releasing all the air out of your board. So now that I've got it set to 16 PSI, I've got it connected here. I'm going to push the power button again. Okay, so that'll start it. Now it's going to inflate your board at that quiet pump until it starts building pressure. Then it's going to change from its first stage, which is more of like a fan, to its second stage, which is an air compressor. So you'll hear it get louder, and that's totally normal and fine. That's not it being overpressured or anything. That's just it being an air compressor doing its job and building pressure in your board. So don't worry about that. Once it gets to the stage that you set it at, I set it at 16, so it'll automatically turn off. You'll come and unplug it, no problem. The pump also has a lot of other features, like it has a light. And so if you're camping or you're in distress, it's a really nice little option to have on there. You can switch it here from PSI to bar. We don't really use bar, just keep it in PSI. And it has an input here. And this is the one you'll find inside here, your wall charger. So the wall charger plugs into here, and that's how you'll charge your battery. On this side, you have these little USB cables in case you forgot to charge your phone or your music player, whatever other device you have out with you. So that's a really nice little bonus feature. And if you totally forgot to charge your pump and you get out to your site and, oh shoot, we're only at 10%, don't worry. Inside here, you have the 9 or the 12 volt charger that goes to your vehicle. Now you can run the pump off of your vehicle with this, but you can't charge the pump with it. So you'll have to charge it from the wall with this guy. And I just leave mine with the charger. Over here we've got a little table where I always bring my pump back and just plug it in at the end of the day, so it's always ready to go. So there is our little battery electric pump. Like to keep everything tidy. If it was me, I would break this off and just keep the end on that I need. I like to take care of my things. I always keep it back in here. And that's it. Happy paddling, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.